here as well. Obviously, with 5 games to go, this is all to play for right now. We actually see our Bullies trio there as well. In the final part, we were talking yesterday about how those guys were being third-party left, right, and center at Steamy Stacks. They finally got themselves into an end game, which is great to see. Haven't quite made the top 20, but we see other teams that have. Illis Macwood Tragics, we talked about these guys before, as well as P-God, Peterbot, and TK, who are at Craggy Cliffs. They're going to kick off, and we're going to see some real fireworks there at some point in the day. But you can see eliminations are starting to rack up in that part of the leaderboard as well.
Mr. Guy talking. What are we
playing? Teams in triple digits now, all to play for still. It's still getting very, very, very exciting indeed. And we're just starting day 2 of FNCS finals. Vivid, let's look at predictions really quickly as well. You can see here yesterday, myself, Reverse Mirror, and Day. I thought it was going to go another way, in a positive direction.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, just know I'm live on YouTube right now.
But I don't even know what we're playing right now.
Me neither. All I know, I'm live on TV right now.
I'm just literally looking at the side of my screen, and I just see people talking right now.
Okay, for right now though, so where everything's back.
And it said that you can win $1 million some dollars, so I just joined as soon as I saw it. Oh wait, the screen over here,
Yeah, but you want to join my live on YouTube?
I want to relish in the moment of the FNCS finals. It's day 2, Reese.
Hold on, I got
game 2 now as well.
Wait, what's your name?
Really, right? Game format here. This thing is going to
my name is Blue Money. Blue Money 7054.
Developments, right? We saw the standings pretty quickly there. I think people are catching up now. First place is not safe anymore. I think they're
Come on, Typical Gamer need to win first. Typical Gamer, come on.
Yes, Typical Gamer.
No, but Typical Gamer need to really. Wait, let me see if Typical Gamer still alive.
Wow, for Jukes, this is the first
He's still alive. Hold on. What about
Ooh, I really want to play that match though.
Typical Gamer is the Galactic skin.
More similar to the playstyle they had in day 1. Maybe
These are the Galactic skin.
But I also want to watch RGB start at 9 and see if they can continue this hot streak.
Oh, you asked what was my name on live? Well, that ain't Typical Gamer, because Typical Gamer is the Galactic skin. You know the skin. Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Benny, B-E-N-N.
It's not really the strategy or
That'll be easy. Uppercase B.
Yeah.
Okay.
That first surge is gonna make or break your positioning.
Benny went.
You got Benny, B-E-N-N-I-E. Benny is
important, right? Because if you are taking fights and you're okay, it can also come at the risk, right? The detriment of your loot and your situation.
I got Benny.
and then space family, F-A-M, capital F-A-M. You know how to spell family, don't it?
The team that's currently situated into Slurpy Swamp just doesn't have a chance to go and push into.
Is Benny B-N-I-E? What you said?
No, it's not what I wanted, but
anytime we watch these guys, if they're uncon here, they're in and they're out. They're out so quickly, right? Because they have this so efficiently down.
2 N's and then
stance to sit in right now.
I-E. That's the closing part.
I'll read all new members in between games, guys. Big shout out to you all for showing some mad love and support.
Of the counters there. These small little efficiencies show you that a team has practiced this drop spot.
Type in chat if you can.
Or some of the reasons why they're up in that first place.
Is there, for your profile picture, is there a boy?
Yeah, it's a little boy up there.
Okay, I'm watching your live.
Type in chat. Type in chat. If I can actually know you.
Hints between the two, they get taken out here. They're not going to make it past the early game. Last game actually did pretty well.
I just did.
I mean, they were up
Gaming fan, that's you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Unfortunately now, you know, they don't get to show that off here.
This is an interesting situation.
And Peterbot, who have been having a much better tournament this time
around. Oh, you ain't got this one?
The players landing here at Steam they were also taken out early last game. They actually, I think, decided to...
Oh my gosh, that almost hit him in the head.
Fight up against Macwood again off the drop there. And I'm not sure if that worked out too
well. Gamer, you know you can't hit no trick shot.
Sniper's a dangerous game, bro. Using sniper's a dangerous game.
Bro, what the freak? It's already out. The freak, bro. God, oh. Hold on, let me go tell my mom something real fast.
And it happened when Damien reversed was in. Like, this place was just a bully ground for all of the teams who were uncontested in the surrounding area. So, the sniper hits the body shot on it too, and this maybe the triple spray comes out from the full team to see if they can apply that and get the sprays in. But no, he's actually not sure he knows where Trio is. He's getting shot up in the back at the same time, and it seems like the other team is just fully disengaged. No, they did manage to actually get one of the knock and the finish onto Click. Interesting from Peterbox to knock the headshot snipe and knock body for maximum Saunter damage.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, you still inside this live?
Definitely, that's the little min-max.
Spam W, bro, spam. Well, don't spam that much, just spam like twice.
Again, already setting up to be a much better base for them.
Dude, hello?
W, bro. GG, bro. You know this right here, the Epic can give you money from this.
For what?
From this, from what that cash cut, what they doing now.
I know.
Bro, I wanna do it.
That Peter guy name?
This guy randomly gets out.
They've managed to find some success.
Where?
Yeah, which is great. You know, especially from being contested on the spot, they do pretty little chests, right? They managed to rotate out to pristine point, get more loot there, then they've rotated in here, picking combinations, and right now finding a cosmic chest. Which is definitely some good RNG on them. What are they gonna get? The AR, the ARs. Not too bad. Not bad at all.
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah. It's not the silence.
Could use a big pot now, you
They
know?
managed to luck out definitely a little bit, but again, looking at materials, 59 metal on the other team. This has got to be the priority now, right? But look who has moved on in. We called it earlier. Dave, Miro, and Reverse. We saw them do one single match at least yesterday, and it seems like they may be going for a game. A little spray. One tag comes out, so they're not opting to go for a big beam. They're not being patient. Miro being a little bit too fast and trying to get into shots and just trying to get whatever he can, which may think that they're not going to stay here for long. They might just try and go time and
He probably didn't think there's another team here. Little does he know, the fresh trio just down below. He's moving right directly into them in the weak second. There goes the marker out. He's actually spotted them on the movement on out. When they're Peter Box are going to slip on through. Miro's shot though is pretty good. Those are 2 body tags. 42.
Bro, they hacker, bro.
28.
Have you always wanted to go in a
We talk about long range controller, yada yada, being difficult to hit these shots.
Have you ever wanted to go in a cash club?
He did massive amounts of damage, quite literally carrying.
What's it? Oh yeah, cash up to win the money.
Yeah, I often want to do it.
Then that was another 100 tags there on which
But Epic won't let you know you got to pay just to do it.
usually, like, these guys struggled a lot with sponsors yesterday, and you know that kind of we talked about the fact that they hadn't practiced as much, and that really showed in the sponsor strategy. So hopefully they've at least planned it out, thought about it over the night, and they've moved it to one game that they performed the best. This was the game that they pushed into.
Holy, that was risky.
Let's try that again.
Sure, back with Tabs, KO and Pledge. Another interesting story here. After a pretty solid game 1, if you will. 9 plays, 4 eliminations, jumped their way past.
DC, bro. DC 6-3, bro.
In the car, I would have given it up, but my man had everything.
YouTube, I need all my money, bro. I'm not playing with you, YouTube.
Shout out to Mason Langland, Darren Ade, John Anthony Miller,
YouTube be playing with my money, bro.
Taku Gamer, Joseph Cordova,
You gotta
Matt
have
Longest,
more
and
than
Ron
one,
Anderson,
person
all
in
who
that.
became members.
Whoa, what? Let me do it on my own live. But how many people I need to be on my live just because I can catch a bag?
You gotta at least have like 80, 20 something.
Just because I can catch a bag.
You gotta at least have like 80, 20 something.
Bro, are you a boy or a girl?
Using the hard materials to metal to try and dip out of there, not trying to lose himself in that fight. They're not trying to be disengaged, but now the
No, you sound like a boy.
Yeah, everybody I play with said it.
Single chug cannon. I'm not sure if they both have 2 in the inventory overall, so they definitely at least have 1, so they're going to be fine to sit in the storm. And they look like they might actually want to be a little bit more aggressive. What I saw from these guys yesterday is that when they got shot, they were all
Nice big
as they were
take
taken
there.
out very early in the last game. Again, just having those Storm Surge struggling issues, not being held up by dictating K-Burbs and Wrigley there. They get tagged a few times.
But I do want to spectate them, bro.
Right back into the swing of things. Very little downtime here. But although they're going to start digging into these big pots, that's because they don't want to sit around for too long and wait for the cannon to finish. They still have a rotate to make here, but I'm happy that at least they're making the adjustments, right? They're trying to get this train back on the tracks because if you look at yesterday's performance, they didn't have a single bad game yesterday. Every single game worked out for them.
I can get my brother and sister to join your live.
That pressure of being in first
Do it, damn.
Two is starting to settle in, right?
Okay, I'll do it.
You have to think about it from their perspective. It must feel like so much pressure.
I mean, a lot of the players do say that when it gets to that,
Bro, how do you take somebody out of timeout, bro? Because I did not put nobody in timeout.
It is so difficult because they're nervous, right? Especially if they perform well, the expectations are so strong. Imagine you performed, you're a 50-point lead in day number 1. You go to bed that night, can you sleep? Can you wait for those games in the next day? Like, I know that I would struggle.
Bro, why do I keep saying I put you in time? Ow.
Big pots. Yeah. Listen, if you're capped out, drink them, pick them up. That's what they're going to do right now. User's going to go in and pop that. That's a great find here. Basically negates the fact that they were ever held out there. So, we'll play for them. On over to the other side. Much different story here for Teo, Tabji, and Pledge, who have managed to already have a very, I guess, sweet position here on the map. But judging from Teo's loot count, I mean, the materials, it's not too great. So they have a lot of work to get done on this bridge here. They want to farm up that metal and play for endgame here. Trailing off right now, but Teo's the one on defense here. He's looking out, making sure he keeps eyes on his job is find tags, find surge, while he's leaving the farming to Tabs G and Pledge here.
Because it was about Teo's team, where I remembered vividly back to Season 5. In Qualifier 2, if my memory serves me correctly, where they were dead last, 33rd place. And you're talking about the progression season to season. Making it to Qualifier Round 4's placing dead last, to coming now and being in contention for first place shows huge improvements on him as a person. And obviously the team switched up at the same time as well. So massive progress from him. It's a good story to see across the season, right? Players putting in the work, being grinders and making sure that it pays off in the leaderboards.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is it. Time is now.
Hello?
See what he can do for it. Kaz African Who Fish, she's 70.
Hello?
Trying to get active here. You can see Kaz taking a risk, stepping
Bro,
out
let
in the open there, trying to
me
look
see who joined my live, bro. Bro, this not, what a lie say that, bro. Bro, this not, what a lie say that, bro. It ain't supposed to say that, bro. It's supposed to, oh my god, bro. It ain't supposed to say that, bro. It's supposed to, oh my god, bro.
Aggressive. They understand that they're below the Storm Surge threshold right now, and they see a team who's running, who's scared, who does not want to mess with Scented Commandment and Edgy as they get.
Bruh, spam GG's, bro.
7 above with 10 more players in. This is caused this Clarity G exit boys as well, who are fully boxed up. That car is going to cause some beautiful fireworks to set as a backdrop to this fight, as well as Edgy Commandment and Scented get a beautiful pinch, fully surrounding, and the pressure is now about to be unrelenting.
Here's a 3v3 I'd pay for right now, right? Our number 3rd spot seed right here versus the top 8. Game 7 winners, head-to-head. This is a fight that means everything for Edgy Commandment and Scented. They need these tags here, still below. They found a couple, but not enough. Still pushing.
Needs to get more aggressive though. They cannot sit and just play so slowly like this. It's not working out. We've watched it not work out for them earlier as well in the previous game, and right now they're just keeping their distance. They're trying to get in. It seems like when it's too late, there's still 2 players need to go down to Storm Surge, but they have just managed to get above. They're now 48 above. The Scented has gone down. He is knocked at this point. Commandment down to almost nothing. Edgy fully finished at this point, so Commandment will need to hit the clutch of his life if he wants to be able to win this. If he has another launch pad, he'll unfortunately be picked up if he just hits it at the same time. But the Exit Boys and Clarity G seem to be backing off from this fight, which seemed to be a free elimination from them, so I'm not sure if this was the play.
Yeah, I mean, the timer, right? The timer on the clock here, there's only a couple say,
Hey.
okay,
Okay, my sister and my brother joined, so.
Do we really want to?
Where you
at? Where you playing? Where you
I
at?
don't think so. They're looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at the long
Where I'm at, where?
And, sensitive edge
Like,
and
so,
command
cause they
can
don't
lucky
believe me
stars. They
that,
at least
I'm
have an
playing with
opportunity
you.
here to stay alive and continue to break on through. Top 24, that's placement points being given out here, guys. 5
Where you at?
placement points for staying alive this long.
I'm right
Right
here.
here.
Seems like Booga, Avery, and
Oh,
Knox are going
there
to
you
benefit
go.
from that.
There you
the
go.
first 5 on the day. You know, if you're in 3rd place, those extra 5, you're happy you at least managed to survive that because they could have fallen right
Get
there.
out my
and not
headphones.
earned anything this game.
Yeah, and they lost Avery to the Storm Surge, unfortunately. So for a lot of our top teams right now, very much so struggling.
Hey, let me talk to your brother.
Okay.
Basic mechanics, but
CJ.
at the same time, the most complex for strategies for teams to be able to make sure they have intact the tags, the damage coming out. So for them, a lot of these players are 100% struggling. Justice Users and Dictate over there, not Dictate, sorry, for Jukes, are looking very, very healthy, and they're
Where
seeming to
would
have
I
eyes
find?
on the
Oh, wait,
Booga
somebody
who
wants
are
to-
just in this as a duo, and I think
Hello?
they know.
Yeah, definitely keeping an eye here. Now, mind you, Justice Users and Duke did have that
What's
problem with
up?
Storm Surge
What
in game
up?
number 1, so they are much more prone to continue to be aggressive here coming into the second game of the day.
What you doing, man?
Already